Yeah, yeah, yeah. Diamond for my, diamond for my miss. Yeah.
Hi guys, so we are going to jump straight into this video. I'm starting with my foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in the color 355 and the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Pro Wear, and I think this is in the color 111 Soft Sable. And I like using both of these together because when I initially went, they didn't have my color in the Maybelline Fit Me, so I needed a color just a tad bit lighter to get my perfect combination. But I love using these together. They are both matte and they work very well together. I think I got them both from CVS and they may have been like 10 bucks a piece. Now I'm just going and muting my eyelid. This is the LA Girl Warm Honey Concealer, and I'm just going to apply that to my eyelids, and I'm going to use a little bit of powder just to set that. And from here, we're going to go straight into the eyes. I'm going to be using this entire quadrant on my entire eye look. This is the NYX Full Throttle quadrant, and I think it's really, really great. This first color reminds me of Brown Script from MAC, so if you don't want to pay that kind of money, I think this one will suffice just fine. I mean, it's a really pretty transition color, and it's good for any skin tone. So I'm just applying that with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend that all the way out until it's to my liking. Next, I'm going to go in with this redder shade, and I'm going to apply that just on the crease of my eyelid. I'm taking a thinner eyeshadow brush just for more precision, and then I'm going to take that first brush and blend that out. And guys, if you didn't know, this entire makeup look is going to be a soft glam using all drugstore products. So you can get these items from your local beauty supply store, any CVS, Rite Aid, or wherever they sell the cheaper makeup brands. And just because they're cheaper does not mean they are not good. Everything I use today, I really love it. And a lot of the times I use them, you know, just on a regular everyday look and not just a drugstore tutorial. Now for the final color of the eye look, I'm just taking this lighter shade from that same NYX palette and I'm applying that all over my eyelid. I did use a little bit of setting spray and I applied that to my brush just to pick up as much of the shadow as possible and make sure it is as pigmented as I want it to be and it shows up nicely. And then afterwards, I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to blend everything together just to make sure it's seamless. And now I'm just going to create a wing liner, and I'm going to be using the NYX Gel Liner in Smudger. And guys, full disclaimer, if you use this stuff, please make sure you screw the top on very, very tight once you're finished. I love it. It's great. It's super creamy, but if you forget to put the top back on, it's going to be very hard to use afterwards. Now I'm just going to apply my eyelashes. I'm using the Sonia Kashuk eyelashes. I got these from Target. They were about $4.99 and I just stacked them. So I used two. And now I'm just moving on to my concealer. I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the colors Cool Tan and Warm Honey. And I'm going to start with the Cool Tan and I'm going to apply that everywhere I want to conceal. And I'm going to blend that out with a slightly damp beauty blender. And guys, if you couldn't tell, I did get some new lighting and I changed my location just because I wanted a little more natural light. So if you guys like this video better and the clarity, please like, comment, and let me know. And guys, when it comes to blending out your foundations or concealers or just any creamy product that you're using on your face in general, blending is not a fast process. So you want to take your time, make sure you blend everything out. You don't want it to be streaky, you don't want it to be patchy. And I would always recommend using some kind of beauty blender because it's the closest thing to perfection that you can use. So what I like to do after I've blended everything with one beauty blender, I go back to the beauty blender I use to apply my foundation and blend out all around the perimeter of the highlight just to make sure everything is seamless. Now I'm just moving on to contour. I'm using the NYX Wonder Stick and it looks like it was endorsed by Makeup Shayla. This is the darkest one. I do like this. I really love the formula. It's super creamy, but I think the contour was just a little bit too light. So I'm gonna blend this out and then I'm gonna apply a LA Girl in the color Espresso right on top of it, just to give my contour a little more depth. And I used to use a beauty blender to blend all of my contour out, but now I'm using a stippling brush. I saw this girl on Instagram, her contour is always popping, and she did a live video and she used a stippling brush and it was perfect. I've been doing this for a couple of days now and I do love it. So I'm using this stippling brush first, and then I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender just to blend everything out a little bit more. Now here's the part where I've already applied the LA Girl in the color Espresso, and I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender and stippling brush. Now I'm just going in with the warm honey. You can stop at the cool tan or whatever color you are. I just like a lighter highlight, so I'm just going in right underneath my eyes, and I'm going to apply that warm honey and blend everything out. And whatever is left on my beauty blender, I just apply that everywhere I highlight it with the cool tan. Now once I've blended everything out, I'm just gonna set my highlight. I am using Laura Mercier today. I wanted to use my Midnight Banana Powder, but I did not have enough left. I have to go and get some more. But Laura Mercier is magnificent. I love this. There's no flashback when you take pictures, but the Midnight Banana Powder works just as well. I just didn't have any more. You can order that online. I think it's like $8 to $10, or you can go into any costume shop and you can purchase it there. Now I'm just doing my little happy dance because my highlight looks nice. And then I'm going to go in with this Forever 21 blush and bronzer palette. I've used this before in some of my makeup tutorials and I love this stuff. I'm just using the darker brown to bronze and contour and to set everywhere I've already contoured. And guys, I literally only used 2 palettes for this entire look, and together they were like $15. And I'm just going back into that Forever 21 palette and I'm applying some blush. And once I finish, I'm going to wipe away all the excess powder that I used to set my highlight. Now I'm just taking a white eyeliner and applying that to my waterline. This is called Gabriella, and I believe it was like $2.99. And I love it because it opens up your eyes and it makes them look very bright and beautiful. Now I'm just moving on. I'm going to take that same red color and apply that right underneath my lash line just to give my lower lash line some color. And I'm going to blend that out with a blending brush. And lastly for the eyes, I'm going to take my Rimmel Scandalous Eyes in Rocking Curves, and I'm just going to apply that to my bottom lash line. The more in depth you want it, the more mascara you need to apply. Now I'm just going in with that Forever 21 palette again, and I'm going to apply my highlight. I'm just mixing the top 2 colors and I'm applying that to all the highest points of my face. Now the look is just about complete. I'm going to finish it off with my lips. I'm taking the NYX lip liner in the color dark brown and the Intense Butter Gloss in the number 11. And I'm just going to outline my lips with the lip liner. I'm going to outline it a little bit more than I usually would, and I'm just going to apply the butter gloss right in the center. Now I'm just going to clean up right around my lips and just pat any excess lip gloss. And I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Setting HD Setting Spray to complete this look. And this is your completed look, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Love you so much. Bye-bye. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, dog. When it's over, I press rewind, dog. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robins, and he's playing Batman. Bet he's gonna rob him. Yeah. I got the Glock in my robin. 17 shots.